Yo, what is good? It is your boy Eddie, and we are going to film with one of our clients. This is one of our oldest clients, and we're filming their podcast today. So we're going to take you with us. We're going to show you the setup, the behind the scenes, and the breakdown. So let's get started. So we are getting set up right here. You see Conchetta. She is putting together the light. One of the lights that we're using the Godox VL300. She's putting the ballast on there, the cords, getting all that situated. And you see right here, generally when we get started, she sets up the lighting. I start with setting up the camera, getting the scenes, getting all that stuff together for what we'll be shooting. All right, so we are getting ready. We're just about set up. Let me show you what the setup looks like real quick. So the lights that we're using, one of the lights we're using is the Amaran 300C. You see we have a softbox lantern on there to illuminate the stage or the set. The other light we already showed you was the Godox VL300. This is version 1. I got this some years ago and this still works wonders. And you see the softbox that we're using is the Godox Parabolic 90 centimeter softbox. We have 3 cameras. We have the Canon EOS R5C. The secondary camera for a second angle is the EOS R, and the third one is the old trusty Canon T6i. Now, the tripods that we're using 2 video tripods. One is a newer and one is a small rig, and then we have the Amazon Basics all the way over there on the side. The mics that we're using the Rode Pod mics. We got a few stands off of Amazon and the bases, so these just sit right on the table. They are amazing. You hear me? Amazing. But that's not all that we have. We have a little switcher here. So before the switcher, we're using the power. So small rig, 99 watt. But we have a little switcher, the Atom Cast that we use with the Atomos Ninja V, along with the recorder. And you see that's how it looks when we're actually recording. We're able to switch back and forth between the different angles live right while we're shooting. So you can have a rough edit right then and there. So this was a pretty simple shoot. We do this every other month with this client. We film 4 to 5 episodes. They come out with a new episode every other week. And so you see me right here, I'm kind of directing the flow. This is the first episode. They generally have guests come in. They talk about business topics. Their company is a manufacturing company. So we started off doing their content for social media, their promotional content, their branding content, and then it kind of grew into creating podcasts around their expertise. These guys have been in business their business has been going since the 30s. Their parents purchased the business in the 60s, and they have been in the business since the late 70s and the 80s as they all began to come into the business. So they have a wealth of knowledge that they share throughout these podcasts. And you see this is another guest. They share information with the guests that come. But I want to show you how some of these finished episodes look. So let's take a look at some of these finished episodes.
Women, and our ownership is 62% women in our firm. And that wasn't,
That's
not founded based upon we need to promote women. It's founded on giving people, all people, wherever you're at, whoever you're at, opportunities.
70s.
Yes.
Grandpa
Harry. Yeah.
Grandpa Harry.
Yes.
Yep. And you guys got a kind of a big event coming up
This was kind of cool because this was at a trade show. So not the normal setup that we're normally at, but this episode we're right back at our normal setup.
Irving Park and Kimball. And that's when we started Regal Manufacturing, Irving Park and Kimball.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How old would you have been when you went to the Cherokee?
And here's one more setup where it's just 4 brothers as they're talking.
It just crossed my mind. All of our board books are hard copies.
But I don't want you to just hear from me. Hear about how this podcast has impacted their business from the owners themselves.
What I want to share was, as Brothers Battles and Bounty has been unfolding, it has really allowed an very interesting level of growth for our partnership, for our relationships, for the opportunities that the business has provided in this great United States of America. And I was just saying, after reviewing through all the episodes and the content and the guests and everything that we've shared, it's really helped us expand who our audience is, getting our brand recognition out there, along with a multitude of other benefits. And after looking at it and being myopic, I say, oh, we're great. Look at how great this product is. But then looking at entrepreneurs and what they do to enhance value, I came to realize that we couldn't have done any of this without
Eddie.
Dominion Designs has been the catalyst. Eddie's vision to have his own business and entrepreneurial and take the skill sets that he's developed and take the risk to actually try to create a business is where the essence of what our podcast is about. And we have entrepreneurs all around us supporting the initiative, and it wouldn't be possible without Conchetta, Eddie, and Dominion Designs. And I just want to personally, professionally thank the team and the continued intervention that they have in us going forward. Is there anything you wanted to add?
Oh, that's pretty good. I did my chant. You
Oh,
guys
you
did the chant.
Okay, well, let's try one more time.
All right, ready? Eddie, 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 Eddie.
Awesome. Anything else you want to?
Yeah, it's just been a fun journey. The past has been exciting. How we got into the podcast, the Brothers Battles and Bounty. It's been a blessing. Such a cool experience. And I think where we've been, where we are, is really awesome. But you think about where we're going. The podcast with David here visiting, and with Andreas, introducing his book, and just all the stories. It's amazing, and what's yet to come. And if we can inspire entrepreneurs to reach their goals and objectives, and give them some tools to be successful, would make me very, very happy. That's the objective. Thanks.